Let's head over to Chief Meteorologist Brad Panovich. Brad, hasn't gotten much cooler, but I know at some point the temperatures are going to drop.
Yeah, it'll be a weird day tomorrow because the high is going to happen tonight. While you're sleeping, it'll be the warmest it will be all day, and by the time you go to bed tomorrow, it'll be the coldest we're going to see tomorrow. The cool air trying to infiltrate the mountains. We're in the 50s there, but still a lot of 80s out there, and I bet a lot of ACs are running, and 24 hours from now, a lot of folks will probably have the heat on. What I would do is open the windows now, get that heat in the house, and shut the windows tonight. Trap it in, let Mother Nature help you out. There is some rain on the way. It's a pretty dramatic front, 40-degree drop in temperature, but the rain, it's not the story tomorrow. There will be some around. We will take every drop we can get, but it's not going to be very much, and all of it's going to be in the first half of the day. So everything before 3 o'clock. After 3 o'clock, just in time for trick-or-treating, that front pushes far enough east and the drier air filters in. So we should be dry in most of our viewing area. The only area I would worry about is some of our eastern counties, but even there by 7, 8 o'clock, it should be dry. So as the night goes on, it gets better and better from a rainfall standpoint, but it also gets colder and more windy with time as that cold air filters in. We're talking wind chills in the 20s in many locations by Wednesday morning. The rainfall amounts, again, not a lot of rain. The rain is not going to be that big of a deal. We could use a lot more, but tomorrow for trick-or-treating, in and around the Piedmont, dry west all throughout the evening. But as you go east, could take a little bit longer. But look at the temperatures, from 50 down into the 40s, but that's the wind chill, that lower number. So gives you an idea. Wind chills in the 40s, that's a 40-degree drop from what it felt like today in many locations. Now, just to show you some Halloween extremes, the warmest we'd ever seen, 85 back in 1961. 2008, we got down to 29. And a trace of snow in 1887. That is the first snowfall of the season on record here in the Charlotte area. Look at the last 10 years, though. We've had some pretty cool and I'd say mild Halloweens. 2019 was a scorcher at 83. That's also when we had a tornado watch. That was a severe weather night with some big storms. We ended up with over an inch of rain. Now that front pushes through, gets out of here fairly quickly tomorrow afternoon, but then the cold air filters in. And the next 3, 4 nights, we're going to see temperatures down well below freezing, I think, in many locations, as temperatures tomorrow barely in the afternoon will be struggling to hit 50 degrees, and then we cool down into the 20s and 30s by Wednesday morning, the first possible freeze of the season. That's why there is a freeze watch up already for Wednesday morning. We'll likely see one for Thursday and Friday morning, upgraded to a freeze warning for both of those. If we get a widespread freeze, that puts an end to the growing season and the frost and freeze advisories go away. But you could see a good 3 nights of near freezing and possibly another frost on Saturday. So there's a good chance the growing season will come to an end for most of the region. Tomorrow's our only chance of rain until we get into early next week, and even those chances look pretty small. As I mentioned, not a lot of rain tomorrow. That's it for the next 7 days, as we're going to see some really dry air stick around. Now, the temperatures do moderate after a chilly couple of days in the middle of the week. By the weekend, we're right back in the 70s, so we're not just going straight in the winter. If anything, we're going to swing back the other way, and that's pretty typical for fall with temperatures kind of going all over the place.